Hey kids. Yeah, still no cookies. I haven't found a jungle biome yet. I was out getting some more stuff. One of the things I've decided I want to do is to not... I'm not going to allow myself to build a tree farm. Here, move that in a little closer. But, I think I've managed to cut down just about every spruce tree in the area, which is kind of unfortunate because the way I want to build stuff, I'm going to go through a lot of spruce wood. And I have essentially shaved every last bit of spruce out of this entire biome. I'm going to have to find another one. And I want to do this because... Well, I don't want to... I'll put it this way. I'm not going to replant trees unless I'm doing it for tree breeding or for stuff like MFR rubber. And even then, I think my best course would be to... You can already see I've shaved the saplings off of there. I did that on an earlier trip. If I'm planting some rubber trees back at my base there. It's really not all that far away, 230 blocks. And just to give you the idea of what it's like to dig ores in Gregtech, you see this giant ratty mess? See this? This was me just digging out the coal ore. That looks pretty nasty, doesn't it? I've got a couple other spots that look like this too. They're, oh, some fish sticks. Got a couple other spots like that. Oh, here's some more coal. But you can see how, you know, trying to get just... Okay, this is a bad example. But there, you see how it's not like the whoops, it was that pick. And over another one. Oh, well, I was going home anyway. But you can see how the seam isn't uniform, right? So as you go and you dig it out and it gets all ratty and nasty. I've got a couple spots back here. I should head that way anyway. I'll show you that I'm gonna have to patch up because they're kind of close to my house. You can see it there in the distance, and that right there, that's a zombie spawner I found while I was out wandering around. Let's go down here. Because I think I want to show a bit more of the footprint I make on this world as I play it. So you can see this. Yeah, this used to be all trees. I cut it all down, and I've flattened a bunch of it out. I'm gonna build a barn here. Probably not to. I'll build it off camera is what I'll do, and I'll drag a bunch of animals in because dragging animals into a barn is not something people really enjoy unless you're doing a terrible job of it. Also done a whole bunch more farming. You notice it's all up against the edge because I have yet to process a single ore. Yeah, I'm kind of lazy on that. Also, judging by the giant pile of flowers here, yeah, got me some bees. Got me some honeycomb. And I'll have to... These guys here, I'm not quite sure how to use them. NEI doesn't tell me how to use their hives. Hive, beehive, blah blah blah. Comb. Yeah, it doesn't. I'll have to go check another wiki to see how they work. I've never played with these guys before though. It's kind of interesting. Our house is well, it's livable. Went with spruce and marble. I'm starting to regret the spruce decision because, like I said, I kind of run out of spruce. Meanwhile, there's a whole covered forest over there I could have torn apart for dark oak. There's still a little plain. I gotta put a bit more details into it yet. Back in here. Thing that tells me I'm home. Put my food away. Now, all of these, none of this is strip mining. This is literally all from finding deposits in caves. All of this. And I gotta process a ton of it. because in order to get into the first tier of Gregtech stuff is all steam. So if I want to build a steam furnace or a coal boiler, I need a lot of bronze and a ton of brick. And this isn't going to happen anytime soon because, like I said, I haven't done any strip mining. Try a few of these. The steam alloy smelter is what I'm... This guy here is kind of important. You need him to make the rubber plates you need to get into the IC2 stuff. Oh, someone's crashing around upstairs. The problem with the IC2 stuff is that making things like... You want to get into building a generator. Your basic generator. Okay, not too difficult. Furnace. Or battery. You need a fluid canning machine to put redstone in a battery. You need to power the fluid canning machine. I'm not entirely sure how to do that, because a lot of these guys all run off of steam. I'm still trying to figure out how you make the jump from steam to electricity. Does make a lot of sense. Yeah. However, so that zombie spawner there, that gave us a real help. I got all of these. All this across the top. This is all just extra stuff that doesn't fit in the ore chest. I found that. That came out of a wall. That was cool. So we finally have a bucket, which means we can build a decent farm. Found some steel, which is really important. Some more steel. So this steel is the most important part, because in order to get to the Nether with Gregtech, you need actual steel. You need a steel nugget. How do you get a steel nugget? From steel. Yeah, it's I'm not quite sure they thought that one through all the way. Down here, I kind of rethought what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this into like an actual house. I'll have to drag that stuff downstairs. Right? So a place with a bed, any books I wind up with, some of that really fun stuff from Bibliocraft. Right? Well, we won't be able to type it anytime soon. But things like lanterns, bookshelves. I want to build one of these just because I never built it. I don't think I have any feathers, though. I mean, hell, I don't even have a bow. Carrying a bed around with me everywhere I go, so I don't have to worry about nighttime. I don't even have any armor yet, either. Coke oven, filled it. Did 2 runs of coal. It's full of creosote oil. I have to build something to do with that oil. Bleh. And then down here, this was a cave right here. Oh, I don't have a pick. I can't even show you. So all stuff I had to fill in. I was also busy digging up all the marble I needed for up there. This room is real bland. That room down there will stay ugly. Probably where I'll run all my pipes and stuff. But what the hell was I going to do here? I just derailed my train of thought. Give me a sec. Okay, now I remember. I'm going to build a bunch of this Gregtech stuff, and to do that I need bronze, and to make bronze right now, you need to make, where is it here? Dang it. Stop showing me all the fancy stuff. You suck a lot, you know that? Ah, frig. Anyway. Fine, I'll do it this way. Bronze, tin. Grab that. I need 3 of those. 1 of those. That's supposed to give us that. Hang on a moment. Grabbed bronze ingots, not the copper ingots. We're off to a great start here. And that should be like this. There we are. That gives us 3 bronze dust. Once we manage to build the steam alloy smelter, then we get 4 bronze ingots out of 4 dust. Unfortunately, that guy costs a lot to make and a lot to power. You need 6 of those 6 of these small coal boilers. Like the wiki actually says you should try to use the railcraft boilers. The problem with using a railcraft boiler is that you need a steady supply of fuel. Now, I don't know how much you guys know about railcraft, but I'd take something like, what was it? The last time I remember using a railcraft boiler, it was 100 buckets of fuel. Fuel! Right? And that buildcraft fuel, which we could get. Oh, awesome. It still says it's day. Anyway, way over here. That's an oil blob. Can't see it from here. Unfortunately, to build a refinery, we don't have that ability yet. Refinery wants a diamond gear. We need 4 diamonds. Not happening. I'm thinking that our foray into permanent power solutions is going to wind up being forestry, because we still have access to farm blocks, which is great, because the forestry farms are, I think, some of the best ways to just throw a bunch of stuff into a system and then get what you need, right? So it'll turn all of these saplings that I haven't been replanting. Get back out here. It'll turn all of these saplings I haven't been replanting into new trees. Turn the excess saplings into ethanol, well, into biomass, then into ethanol. Ethanol we could run through a bio generator. Right there, that guy. Which is cheap, all things considered. He's pretty cheap. And that'll generate power, which we're going to need to do all the Gregtech stuff. So I'm going to sit here and spend a bunch of time staring at Verni to start making some of the machines we need. Hopefully I get enough bronze out of this, because if not, I'm in a bit of trouble, because I've all this copper ore I've got. It's copper and tetrahedrite caliphate. So these guys here represent all my access to copper. And I don't want to smelt them, because you smelt them, you get 1 ingot, right? You get 1 ingot. If you pulverize them, there's a couple you can pulverize. You can pulverize copper ore. I know you should be able to. That's right. Blah blah, whatever. We're going to need to do some ore doubling. And we're not going to have access to the steam macerator to do that, because we don't have any diamonds yet. We don't have any diamonds because we haven't done any strip mining or found any really good caves. So yeah, I'm going to hit pause here and spend a bunch of time turning that and this into some machines. I'll see you in a little while. Kind of dawned on me you don't have any redstone. Came down here to a cave where I thought I found some. And of course, factorization decides to get in the way. As you can see, I'm using a stone pick, getting redstone ore. I've run into a couple of things you can't mine with a stone pick, but they're all been things I haven't been able to use yet. So we'll sit here and do a bunch of this. The ruby ruby, sapphire, and well, I'm sure it's emerald. It's a, they call it green sapphire or something like that. They're you can make picks out of them. They're on par with an iron pick. You can't get obsidian with them. There's a few things you can't get. But once you manage to rack up a big pile of... Oop, put my lights out. Once you manage to rack up a decent pile of them, then you can... so I got something running in the background here. I was watching a TV show. And... for some reason, it's arguing with Minecraft. Someday I gotta figure out what I gotta do. Make all this stuff run the way I want. But I'm gonna sit here and blunt a pick or two. Hopefully not get snuck up on. Break up a little redstone. Alright. Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. So remember that redstone I came down for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and change. Along with a stack of ruby ore and some cinnabar. What is cinnabar anyway? Smelt the cinnabar. Macerate to crush cinnabar. Stuff. Actually, the fact that cinnabar helps a lot, because I'm pretty sure I can use that in... yes, in an induction smelter. Oh, sweet, awesome. So I guess we're building a few more thermal expansion machines, too. Alright, you see this giant ratty mess? This is what happens when you dig apart an ore deposit. I'm not even sure how the hell I got in here. Did I come from here? Oh geez, there's more still. There, I think I got it. Nope, there's some more over there. There's where I came from. Yeah, the deposits are just immense. And there's always 2 or 3, actually usually about 3 things in them. So while we're down here, let's do a quick bit of prospecting. Sigh. Just when you think, nope, and I'm out of pick again. I am glad I brought some wood with me that time. Give me my pick. Thank you. Get out of my face. We're at Y20, which isn't far enough down for anything really interesting. The ore generation here doesn't work quite the same as in vanilla. Oh, it's finally working on the caves. What do we got here? That's the cave I'm in. Zombie spawner's high above that. Don't see any... I was hoping maybe we could cheat our way into a mine shaft or something, but I guess not. Alright. Attempt to navigate this mess I made. Get out of here, however I got into here in the first place. And I gotta build some thermal expansion stuff. You can see I already got a portable tank. Be building probably a steam engine. I'm hoping I got this place lit up. Oh, there's some... I think this is the way I came. Or nearby. This is, these are all iron ore. Brown, yellow, banded. There would be some actual iron ore probably hidden in here somewhere. But each one of these can... Malachite is... I thought that was copper. Malachite ore. Use... Yep, copper. Okay. Which means it's probably mixed in with another deposit here. Whoops. No, I don't want that actually, because I can't carry you. Here. I'll take it with me. I can't wait till I can build a drill. I just can't wait. Get a drill and we're going to come down here and just tear the world apart. Wait. This is... I'm not sure what the heck that's used for. This is the other side of that ore deposit. Still got some... There's so much stuff down here. more appetite. That's it's a sapphire. Ooh. I want that because I got the potential for sapphires, but I'm not going to get it because I have no inventory space. So this should be... Nope, this isn't the way I want to go. Fudge. I'm going to get unlost here. I'll see you again once I got some stuff built. Alright. So I've got some stuff built now. I got a little, kind of stopped paying attention to what I was doing, just started building things. These are the small coal boilers. It takes 6 of these guys to run this thing. This thing is the only way to get parts for the electric age stuff. And these things are not, they're not cheap. So every one of these boilers, where are we? Right there. Okay. 5 plates, 2 ingots a plate. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah. This guy here, steam. L-A... Where is it? One of these. That guy. 10 more. Bunch of bricks for the hull. Bunch more for that. Yeah. Bronze pipes. God, this stuff is so expensive. Thanks, Greg. Such a pain. And then to make sure they've got water, had to build one of these because trying to fill these things manually would have driven me up the wall. But fortunately, I can do this. Whoops, not that. Cover all this mess up. It'll be quite so ugly to look at. There. And then right here is going to go the steam turbine, which it dawned on me there has to be a way to generate power with steam. But this is it. However, to make a bunch of this stuff, to make electronic circuits, you need... No, not in assembly. You're pissing me, bud. Pissing me off here. That guy. There we are. So our copper, insulated copper cables. Well, what's the annealed ones? Yeah, I figured that. Back here. Look at that. Annealed copper. Yep, same thing. So we need one sheet, or one rubber sheet for each one of those. That's 12. Oh, each motor needs 2 more. So we're at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We gotta sit here and play with a bunch of this nonsense to make more parts and stuff and things. And no, I'm not questioning why I did this. Frig. Took a moment to build with this. So, utilities transfer node. Got this creosote out here, so I keep using my coke oven. Some quick machines. This is what I did to get the all the bronze I needed, because this guy here will take 3 copper and 1 tin to make a bronze, whereas if you did it with powders or dusts, you'd only get 3. In that case, we might have run out before we got done. So, let's fire this puppy up. Take 6 of these dang things. If I had spent the time to go through thermal expansion and then into forestry with a tree farm, it might have been about 4 more episodes before I managed to make it into the electric age. Okay, so you should be generating steam here. I think it's got to get heated all the way up, doesn't it? Yep, before you do anything. And then once we do, it'll go and it'll spit them up like that. And then I'm going to have to make... I don't know if I want to build a wire mill, or even if I can for this. Let's see. Furnace, I need a wire mill. which I think is... Wow, there's too much crap here. Yeah, the basic, this guy is electric. Advanced, blah blah thing and stuff. So I can either hold off until I can build this guy, which requires a buttload of wire. Or I can just make wire with, let's see, let's go with this guy. Plate and cutters. Oh, hang on. It's doing stuff. Look at that, it's working. It's working. It's doing things. It's loud as hell. But once you get enough of this stuff done... Oh, holy wow, that is loud as hell. Shut up. Let's turn that down for right now. I don't actually know how long this episode's going to be. It's in 4 little chunks because Bandicam's crashed twice on me. I'm going to let that run. I probably should... Oh, here we are. Wow, I'm at 32. Oh, right, because it requires 2 of them, yeah. So I got a whole bunch more rubber. And we'll start working on the electric gauge. And I'll see you next time.